Earlier this week, one of our Facebook viewers, Waina Emery, took us to a street in Manurewa where up to a dozen Housing New Zealand houses have been empty for almost a year. Tonight we can reveal that whilst those homes have been empty for months, resource consent to do anything with them is yet to be granted. We can also reveal tonight on Checkpoint that in New Lynn, where a special housing area was launched with great fanfare 3 years ago, not a single house has been built in that area. Zac Fleming explains.
The first homes in a special housing area in Auckland's New Lynn were supposed to be ready this month, but none have been built. Only foundations for a small number have been laid. The site was one of 11 special housing areas announced by Housing Minister Nick Smith and then Auckland Mayor Len Brown in December 2013, and was hailed as real progress towards solving the housing crisis. Special housing areas allow fast-tracked consenting in return for a percentage of affordable homes. The area here in New Lynn is made up of 2,000 private houses on Clinker Place and around 150 state houses in nearby Tom Street. Part of the nearly 14-hectare site included replacing state homes on Tom Street with higher density options. But when Checkpoint visited yesterday, the original state homes were only just starting to be demolished. In fact, Housing New Zealand had only called for registrations for the new development's design 2 days ago. Green Party co-leader and housing spokesperson Materia Ture says it's not good enough.
It's appalling that government is allowing existing homes that people can live in right now to be demolished without any genuine plan to replace those homes. There is a serious housing crisis, particularly in Auckland. Families are desperate for a decent place to live, and the government is now overseeing the demolition of homes.
3 years on, none of the promised private homes on Clinker Place have been built either. Documents reveal several setbacks have beset the site, including squabbles over the unitary plan and the need for a new stormwater pipeline. Ms Ture says special housing areas aren't working.
The special housing areas policy, it's not just a failure, it's a have. It's been government's way of duping Aucklanders into thinking that government's doing something with their housing. They're not. These houses are not being built. The government keeps making promises that they can't keep.
The site's current developer, Evander Limited, refused to speak to Checkpoint, but in a statement last year said the first homes would be ready by December 2016. Auckland Council and Housing New Zealand both declined to provide a timeline for when homes will be completed. For Checkpoint, Zac Fleming.